F5 tornado.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You forgot this thing went through a tornado?
Yeah, I kind of did. Yeah.
So, and it comes right
So,
out front.
with that said,
Ask that question.
man, this bed's in really good shape.
Ask that question again.
So, new day in the shop. I'm pretty well done with most of the fab on the Model A, but the boys are still doing all the wiring, plumbing, doing some interior work to it. So, I figured it's a pretty good time for me to drag out the newest project. This being I'm not even sure what year this thing is. It's Frontier though, but this one's got a bit of a story to it. This originally came to me, I believe, in about 2009. A customer named Travis brought it to me. At the time, I was self-employed, working for my own shop, and brought it down to me from the Kansas City area, I believe, Warrensburg maybe. But had big plans for it. He wanted a 3/4 frame, air ride. We ended up dooring it, true door. Built it for a few years, kind of traveled with me from back and forth from shop to shop as I moved. And then in 2011, we had an F5 tornado hit Joplin. And when it did, it also hit my shop and just destroyed pretty much everything in said shop. I was able to get this one drug out and stick it in the field for a while. Figured we would rebuild it eventually. Eventually just never really happened. He got busy with doing oil field work. I got busy just doing other things. And eventually, throughout some various transactions, it ended up being mine. And then I moved it again to another field for 4 or 5 years. So figured it's about high time, since we got an opening in the schedule here, get it drug in, kind of take stock of what I've got, try to get something put back together and make a plan moving forward at this point. So about a month after the storm, Keith Sawyer at Infamous got a hold of me, and he saw what happened, and he was so gracious enough to give me a parts truck. So 13 years later, again, thank you, Keith. But it's got some good sheet metal work, got some good glass. It may or may not still have a billet grill in it, so we'll take what we can off that truck and put onto this truck and try to make one truck out of two. So plan today is just kind of get that going, see what we got. See what we can do and make a plan for what I need next now.
Now we can do?
We can do it.
Okay.
I'm here. Mitch is here to save the day.
Come on!
Me and Steve-O going through the donor cab here, trying to choose the lesser of two evils.
Steve-O and I.
Oh, is that correct grammar? So Steve-O and I are going through the donor cabs here, trying to make sense of what we got, choosing the lesser of two evils. The red doors are pretty banged up, got a couple gouges in them. These doors just have the shaved door handle, which we can redo pretty easily. So Steve-O says it's probably best to go with this one, so we're going to swap the black doors onto the red cab. And yeah, I don't even think we got door. Probably have to keep the door panels off the other one. I don't know. We're just going at this point. It'd be a glorious thing to see Steve-O come out of retirement and start body working this thing when it's ready to go. You know, it's probably been 30, 40 years since he's slung some Bondo. I can tell when we drop the truck off, he's I guess some people call it jonesing, itching, whatever you want to call it. He's ready to get going on it. He may have done left and went to the body shop already to get mud.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
There's a whole part of the building under that truck. Anything else? Just that much of the building was under the truck. So one of the stipulations of the build back in the day was Travis wanted the stock motor in it, and then of course we had to keep the stock rear end because this is the speedometer for said stock setup. So one of the major hurdles of that build back in the day was getting a stock Frontier narrator rear end, getting the axles done. Found a local machine shop that was able to do it. It took way longer and cost way more than it should have, but it's done. So one of the things we noticed pulling, the truck off the trailer was the rear end's locked up, and we figured maybe it's just the brakes have been sitting forever. But then we noticed that the diff cover was loose. So this may or may not be good news. We're about to find out though. Well, it's not good, but it's not bad, I guess. We'll soak her in some PB Blaster and see if she comes back. So that'll do it for this episode. It's kind of a short one. We just want to try to get the Frontier out of the field, get some disassembly done, get an assessment of what we got, and start making a plan moving forward. This is just going to kind of be a side project when we got some time and when I got some spare money. So progress on the Frontier is not going to happen very fast, but it will happen. Mini's in motion.
Yes.
Is it for this?
Yeah, I think so. Sure enough.
Texas. Yeah, she comes from Texas. Little piece of
What do you drag for?
history someone might be looking for.
I know, what's the date on that tag? When did it expire?
I don't think they put dates in Texas.
No? Huh.
Well, I guess if this is any kind of a significance to anybody, give me a holler. So me and Steve-O are going through the donor cab here, trying to choose the lesser of two evils. These doors pretty straight. They've done shaved the door handle at some point, and mud's coming back out, but that's still That's still
Mitch,
better.
Mitch can fix it all.
Mitch can just ruin a shot, can't it?
No, he can cave and pave with the best
He
of
can,
them. He
man.
can fix it all.
All that needs is a little bit of foam
And some kitty
some
hair.
Great stuff.
and some great stuff.
And some kitty hair.
Yeah, because I watch Facebook and I've seen it done.
So-
those guys do it and it works. I'm telling you, I've seen it on Facebook.
So you're saying you can fix that with some ramen noodles?
Yes,
Okay.
that works too. I've seen that on Facebook.
Only
so,
if you're in Japan, though.
hey, if it's on Facebook, it's the truth
It's in
and
Japan.
it works. We can make it happen.